I called to file a complaint on you, okay? You were being physical with me for no reason. What you made me do, sitting down, holding my fingers up behind my back and all that, that's unnecessary, and that becomes assault. I don't want you. You have your organization has a low prevalence of vaccines. Do you even have your shots?
I do, actually.
Okay, well, good for you. Good for you.
Thank you.
But you are constantly, but a lot of your coworkers don't. And if you don't know anything about disease, that's how you breed a resistant strain of a virus. You have people who are vaccinated next to people who are not, and the only ones that affect you are the ones that can get around the vaccine. Yeah, and then millions of people do that. Anyway, you were hands off for no reason. You wouldn't let me record, and you pulled that bullshit line about me calling other people to come and help and stuff. I don't think that's with your in accordance with your policy. So I'm going to complain about you. Okay? I don't like being touched.
Okay. I'll give you, if you want the phone number, I can give you the website where you can file a complaint. That sounds good?
All right, yeah.
It's, I don't know if you have your, or if you want to write it down.
Yeah, say it. I'm recording.
Okay, it's ocsheriff.gov.
ocsheriff.gov.
On the website, there's like a how do I...
But I can't just complain to your supervisor? I noticed you ain't got stripes on. Okay, through the online complaint system.
Yeah. Yep. And then it'll go directly to our supervisor.
Okay. Hey.
And they'll review our body cam footage, and they'll make their determination as to what needs to be done.
Okay. All right. Oh, the recording thing, I can't accept that. I've seen cops use that line before, and I've seen lawyers discussing and talking about it, and professionals agree that's a constitutional violation.
Okay. And you can include that in your complaint.
Okay. You don't need to be preventing people from recording what you're doing.
Okay.
Why would you feel the need to?
I don't feel the need to do anything right now. I'm just trying to listen to you and give you...
And also, I'm a bit curious. I called a complaint about the way you treated me, and you come back to take the complaint for yourself?
We're assigned to this area of the city, so all calls for service in this area of the city, we get assigned. So that's why we're here. Fortunately, other deputies are...
If I put hands on someone like you put hands on me, I'd be in jail right now.
If what?
If I put hands on someone like you put hands on me, I'd be in jail right now.
I disagree with that. I don't think I was doing rough with you at all.
It didn't hurt me much, but the way you made me sit down with my fingers pulled back like that, you were just disrespecting me. You should have let me go to sit on the fucking ground.
I was just holding your hands behind your back until you received it. That way I knew you were in a safe position, that's all.
Okay, and I've been through thousands of police contacts, and making me sit down while they're holding my hands behind my back and stretching them out, that's not really normal.
Okay, well, like I told you before, last time we were here, I contact tons of probationers every day, and I do the same thing to all of them, and none of them have a problem with it.
Oh, well, if you got so much time to harass people on misdemeanor probation, what about what I reported to you earlier? What about my...
I don't know what...
impersonation. I always tell cops, like, hey, there's a flagrant felony that's ongoing every day, felony impersonation. Why isn't someone doing something about it?
Felony impersonation?
Yes.
Okay. Well, go ahead, tell me all about it.
Okay, you know my name, Colton Wood, right? Go on YouTube, type in Colton Wood Vlogs, VLOGS.
Okay.
You'll see my face and name pop up.
Okay.
You'll see dozens of videos and hundreds of thousands of views. Okay, that's not me. It's my stalker impersonating me, and a group of them. Have you
sustained any sort of financial loss?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. If you look in the description box, you'll find a link to a GoFundMe. They were fundraising with my face and name. Meanwhile, they attacked my GoFundMe and flagged it down.
Okay.
They found my high school girlfriend and put her up to tricking me into getting on a plane at the beginning of the pandemic in 2020 and going across the country, and then left me standing in the rain in Ohio alone. Like, what the fuck just happened? But then she does a podcast with the stalkers and says, I don't know how he found me. He's stalking me. He's bothering me. I saved all of her messages. We talked for a couple of months. Okay. I didn't realize she's mad over shit from 2003. You know, boyfriend, girlfriend shit, whatever. But they found a middle school girlfriend. Okay, and they had her dox me. They put her up. She said, oh, your email's not working. I can't send you emails. And I thought that maybe that was right because my stalkers do a lot of computer stuff. So I gave her my phone number. Turns out she's kind of salty too for basically molesting her. But this was in like the 90s.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Anything else, Colton?
There are 100,000 views on there. They've talked to dozens of people as me, and they have my face and my name saying things that are against the Americans with Disabilities Act, telling disabled people, like a little boy will be on there in a wheelchair to ask about service dog rights, and they will, speaking as me, tell him the wrong thing. Tell him you have to pay for these papers from these people and you have to go to the National Service Dog Registry, whatever. They'll give erroneous legal advice in my face name. And here's another thing. I know for a fact there have been 3 people from my deep past that they've contacted and tricked into thinking they were talking to me. And they were all negative. Another one's a high school bully. What if there are more people that contacted them but they weren't negative and they figured out they were talking to someone that wasn't me, and they just didn't give them my real information? They didn't mention that, you know, I got YouTube channels over here under my brand names or whatever. Or what if they told them to fuck off and go away, I don't want to hear from you, as me, and didn't tell me that there was positive people looking for me? Okay, now remember, I'm old enough that Facebook and shit didn't exist when I was in school. So now that they made that, people from your past sometimes can reach out to you, but if you look up my name, you get insane Nazi pedophiles pretending to be me. You don't need the vlogs either, by the way. If you just put my name, Colton Wood, in YouTube, that's them. So if anyone looks for my name, please do. And the stalkers, like that I'm getting evicted for, if you just heard a bit of that, they've been bullying me for years, and they talk to people and tell them crazy things, and they're all on there. Like, it's just, if there was ever a subpoena for all those, and by the way, it says 100,000 views and stuff on there now. Some of the videos have been taken down. There was more. It was like 400,000 total. And the comments number in the thousands. And you can see where I went through every single comment and said, this is an impersonation account. Here's my real account. Please come over here. Don't listen to these liars. And then when they stopped that channel, flagged that down, it's been going on for 7 years, I made another account, a real account, and went through again, like, here, though, this is me over here. This is me over here. So I've exhaustively attempted to inform people that's not me. But if anyone puts my name in, just Colton Wood, it goes to my stalkers, not me. And they're using my face and name to pretend to be me.
I'll look that up.
Please do.
Now, Colton, we got called here because you want to file a complaint, okay? And I want to address that with you. I told you.
Yeah, you told me I had to go to the website to complain it.
Sheriff.gov, okay? Or you can call our, or you can call our.
You know what? I'll tell you what. If you really look into, if you look into my stalkers, I won't file a complaint on you. I don't.
Well, I can look up what you told me to look up and make my own determination as to what's going on and then verify what you're saying.
Okay.
But if you feel like you need to file a complaint, feel free to do so. I'm not going to do something just so that you don't file a complaint. Okay. If you actually feel that you have something to complain about, you should definitely complain about it.
I do not like you stopping me from recording, and I fucking hate being touched. And you know what it is. You're all making fun of the fat dude fucking stumbling around, falling on his ass. Like, you having fun with it. But whatever. My stalker's the real concern. That's danger. That's real danger.
I'll look into it.
They got guns. They play hard.
I'll look into it, Colton. You now have a means of filing a complaint. OCSheriff.gov. Go through the prompts, okay?
All right.
All right, man. You have a good day, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm dead serious about the stalkers too.
Okay.
Please.
Right.
I won't be poor if they back down, I'll have my business again and I won't be poor. So you call a complaint about the fucking cops, and the same cops you're complaining about show up? Well, he did listen to the stalker thing, and I'm dead serious. He'll find it just like I told him. I should have told my high school girlfriend was black. He's fucking brown himself. Maybe the fact I got disowned for being a nigga lover was shit with him. Funny. That was bad too, really. Y'all fucking, the level of emotional abuse that is, to get a lonely guy that has nothing and then get his high school girlfriend to punk him. Yeesh. And she did the podcast with him and tells everyone, I don't know how he found me, he stalked me, man. But I saved all of our messages and I published them, and guess what? We were talking for 4 months. She approached me out of the blue. The reason, like, she made a fake account to deal with me. She got married and her name's different, but she made an account in her maiden name so I'd recognize her. And it was just a trick. Okay, she's salty. Basically, I left her standing at a hotel. I was supposed to come, and I never showed up, and she was there like 3 days, and then she met some other dude and ended up marrying him. But I went to jail, and it was because I didn't know anything about the police and search and seizure, and I let him search my truck, and I had moonshine on me, but I wasn't drunk, I wasn't driving. I went, well, the fuck you care? I'm sleeping. It's 10 o'clock at night. It's cold, real cold. It's Cincinnati winter. Like, fuck you. And they took me to jail. Hey, sure. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it. Hey, do you watch YouTube?
Yes.
I make videos. The Hard Tard, one of my channels. And the links to the other 3 channels are in the description of every video. The cops messed with me and I filmed them. They were just here earlier. And they're getting me evicted right now. Yeah.
Why would you mess with me?
Someone called to report me.
For doing what?
Existing as a poor person. That's it. People call them in with guns. They're like, hey, I don't like the look of that dude. Go harass him. They kept me on the curb for a half hour. They did a probation search. I'm on misdemeanor probation.
Yeah.
So they kept me here for literally 31 minutes. I made a video of it. And this little bag is all I have. This little thing on the ground right here. Like, they just fucking with me. Do warrant checks and stuff.
Can't stand them, dude.
I can't either, man. I got tons of videos about them. Look for the 55-minute video where they attacked me. I got evicted. Hey, thank you very much, man. Bless you. That's the second person. Some other dude, right after the cops left, before I called to complain, another dude stopped and said, I saw the cop fucking with you. What was he doing? I'm actually kind of sad right now, too, because the sun moved behind a tree, and it was just a little too hot. So now that I've got shade, I'm not baking, and I'm easily going to be able to, I don't have to piss. I've got water, I got snacks. I've got about 2.5 hours before this crazy bill, the bail bondsman, is due. And I'm literally like $4 away. So the odds are I'm gonna get it. I mean, in theory, you can't gamble like that. You're not supposed to fucking talk shit before you get palm in hand. But in the next 2.5 hours, if I don't get the $4, it's in trouble. And also, I got a problem with the money's all wrinkled up and shit. Sometimes the ATM doesn't take that, so I'm gonna have to change the bills. But it's disgusting that someone called the cops on me, supposedly, you shouldn't believe the cops, for standing on a public sidewalk on a major avenue. Like, this is the center with a grocery store in it. Like, what's the point of having freedoms of speech and stuff if you say that a public venue is not a place where you can stand and say things? I mean, look at this. I'm advertising my YouTube. Saying I'll put out the cover of this bail bondsman. And I always do that. Should I put what I'm really dealing with? You know what? That's a better story. It's just all that. The medical appointment I was over here today, glasses. A doctor saw me and I had something on my sign about glasses, and he said, come to my office and I'll get you glasses. And I just came from that appointment. That was up the street. And yeah, they did an eye exam and they were tripping on how bad my eyes were too. Kind of a reminder for me. But they didn't say anything about the fat this time, thank goodness. Last time they told me they could see fat in my eyeballs and the cholesterol was too high. This time they didn't say that. I've been taking fish oil all year since that last time. But I met a doctor that helped me out with glasses. Exercise my freedom of speech out here. It's important to me. Who knows? Maybe that cop will fucking look up what I said. I'm dead serious. I hate all the shit the stalkers do, but the impersonation's got to go. What if they did meet someone positive from my past? Of the 3 people I know that they met, all negative. But there could be more. And going into the future, I'm dead serious. Just put my legal name in the computer, it'll turn up my stalkers. All my YouTubes are under the brand names, and the only thing under my real name is Facebook. And I did try to use one of my brand names there, Docta Canis, I believe, and they fucking wouldn't let me. The stalkers flagged it down. Now my original channel was million view under my real name, but that's been a long time. That's been like 2015. And I didn't know. I got famous on accident. I just tried to show a lawyer footage of the cops fucking up, and it went viral. Now, so I got a dude on this clip that was talking to me about the cops. Like, I can't stand them. Look my shit up. Look my shit up. The hard tar was a good move. It's a good name. It's very simple to spell. You can't have it. Docta Canis sounds cool, and then once you explain it, it's cool. Hey, check this out. The cops are still bothering me.
Sorry?
Look at the cops are fucking with me.
Oh, they're here for you?
Someone called them on and reported me. We're supposed to have freedom, and they what? I'm just public sidewalk out front of a grocery store. But it made someone mad. They apparently got something important to do now. I was really wigging out too. Fucking sometimes I go off. I spaz. I beat myself. I can't be touching me is a gamble. Okay, I gotta make a phone call to someone else. I gotta get something arranged.